Dr. Brett here. The Chargers Cowboys game Sunday night was amazing. But the outcome was funky, right? The Chargers lost to the Cowboys. There were a bunch of funky, what I call ticky-tack, penalties. Two touchdowns were called back because of one was a holding call. Maybe it was holding, but it seemed like marginal. Another penalty was like some kind of illegal motion, another touchdown get called back or whatever. And then there was an in the grasp, which was so marginal. It was crazy. And my preference for the NFL is like when they let them play, and a lot of times in the playoffs, they'll let them play, and I guess the beginning of the season, maybe the refs need to, set a precedent or something. But I just hate seeing games decided by refs. Look, the Chargers made a lot of mistakes. They got a new head coach. He seems really interesting, and the organization is interesting. Justin Herbert is fabulous. I mean, that guy is so good, it's crazy. You hate to see him lose that way. Dallas didn't play. Dak Prescott played, decent, but not great. The Cowboys pulled it out. A lot of people are just, so excited for Dallas, but really the Chargers lost that game. Now, was it technically their fault? Yes, the penalties hurt and really decided the outcome of the game, but there was a ticky-tack nature to some of those penalties. So, again, my preference for the NFL, if I have any say whatsoever, is to let them play football. A little, like they call holding plays, like it's so marginal sometimes. It's football. It's so physical, right? The protecting of the head, that's totally different. I understand, with the CBIs and the concussions and all that stuff, that you got to be so on it there. But in terms of the defenders, if they touch somebody downfield, a lot of times they'll call holding, call on a defender. It's just silliness or offensive holding, unless it's egregious, they hook them and throw them down, but if it's just like for a half a second, let them play football. Hey, I'm Dr. Brett.